Breaking news. ASAP Rocky, get this, sexually active. Okay. So Rocky, sorry, Mr. ASAP Rocky, did an interview with Angie Martinez, and he said the following. Listen closely.
I was always a sex addict.
Really?
Yeah.
At what age starting?
Like probably junior high.
Wow.
Yeah. Like I was horny. Like I wanted, like
you were a kid.
I ain't even have no sperm in my testicles yet, but I literally just was horny.
Okay, well, when I was in middle school, junior high, I was watching SpongeBob and shopping for outfits that looked like Mary-Kate and Ashley, and this little man was doing sexies. So he told Angie Martinez that he's been having orgies since he was 13, and then he goes on to mention his testicles, and I just feel like there's so many ways he could have said that without mentioning his testes, but alas, here we are. And like, you know what? Like, I wish that there was just like a sign. If there's only like some kind of headline or photo or some way to know that maybe he had a problem. Maybe we should have read in between the lines. I wish I didn't have to do this in the shadows. So I think it's great that he's talking about it. Oh, this is recently on his Instagram. Like, knowing he's about to talk about how he's a sex addict. And he's like, look at all these boobies. Like, actually, ASAP Rocky once hit on me, but I'm not going to talk about that. We'll save that for a monologue for another day. But like, I was reading these headlines, right? And like you saw, like $100,000 for the bed, which is about $900 more than I did. Is that a number? Okay. So that's crazy. And I realize how, one, intense this must be to be as a person, then two, how dramatic I am. I know, get this, I'm dramatic, but like my boyfriend will make a move on me, and I'll be like, get off of me! You're like addicted or something. Like, you're crazy. We did it like 3.5 years ago. I meant to say days. I am so sorry, sweetheart. Like, I'm exhausted. I'm a normal person. Jesus. Oh my God, I hate when you're sleeping and you feel like the boner on your thigh. And he's like, come on, let's do it. I'm like, no. Okay, fine. So, I feel like, okay, bear with me. I feel like ASAP Rocky has like Bieber syndrome, or like, I also call that Nick Jonas syndrome, where, like, okay, picture this. You're at the club, right? Boom, 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 right? And then they come up to you, right? And they're like, hey, let's touch mouths. And you're like, fine. And you like make out, right? Like, you're kissing and shit. And then he's like, sick kiss. I'm like, thanks. And then he's like, do you want to like come home with me? And you're like, what? He's like, do you want to come home with me and like do it? And you're like, oh no, no. Like, you would totally make out with them, but like you wouldn't like do it. You know what I mean? You're just like, no, have a safe night. And like, you're still at the same club, but you have to like avoid each other for the rest of the night. You know what I mean? Or you're like, oh my God, he's right there. No, we made out. Yeah, he wants me to go home with him. I was like, no. You know what I mean?